All right, Pooh Shiesty, a Memphis rapper who was hot as fish grease before he went to jail, speaks from prison, talks about fake love and all that type of stuff. And like I said, if he talking about the love that he getting from the industry, um, this is the lesson learned from him. If he able to make it out of this, he learned in a friend in the industry. They say it all the time. Everybody fake. You don't have real friends. Rarely do you come across people who are 100%. So, not too long ago, there was a video going around how they were saying how a lot of media members spent it to say Pooh Shiesty was begging for money from his fans through jail, even though to me the letter wasn't really it wasn't really wrote like that, right, from his peoples and shit. But it says much hasn't been heard. Shout out to Double O Magazine from currently incarcerated rapper Pooh Shiesty until now. On Friday, December 17th, the Memphis rapper broke his silence from prison, posting a lengthy message to his fans and loved ones and daughters. He said, quote, I'm gonna be back in a minute. Won't be long till I'm free. I love y'all, love all my fans. You're the ones who still support me. I still remain in touch. I'm messable with, still talking my ish like I'm 8'3", still popping king ish, still having my way like eating the king like a king and thinking like a winner. Ain't it's changed, but how my clothes get washed and how my doors get locked. He began. Who continued? Quote, they think it's over with for me. That's okay. That's cool. Though just this just a brief message after the few words. I'm gonna break silent. I'm going ghost. You're gonna feel me if you need to hear me. So keep the DET same energy. I still hear everything. My ish public records. Look at me. No 5K1s, no rules, 35s. Rats don't run in my blood. We bullies. Pooh also asserted that although he's currently away, his impact supersedes his physical absence. He closed out the post writing, Ninja, I'm locked up, but my mind's still free. You can't lock that up. I've been through worse situations, but I'm at my best right now. It don't get no bigger than this. I'm the biggest bird. Hashtag free Pooh Shiesty. So, um, like I said before, man, some of the dudes on the internet were saying that this is the post. Some of the dudes on the internet were saying that he had at one of his hearings a while ago. It was the beginning. He had on the suicide colors. It was like a green little situation, a little green jumpsuit on. So I don't know if it changed by prison or they ran out of the other ones. But he talking like he knows something. They supposed to be pleading guilty. He supposed to be entering the plea. And they supposed to be coming to a plea deal. Now if you don't know what happened, they actually have it on camera where he went to swap or buy some shoes or whatever and some weed, and they had rented this high. They had rented this high car. I forget what it was, like a Maserati or something like that. And at the deal, they came to they did the deal, whatever. Something went wrong or something with the shoes or whatever, and then somebody got shot in the butt. And then they tried to skirt away, but the people who got shot in the butt, they actually got brought up in a federal indictment for fraud or something like that. So like I said, they got it all on camera. You go to Miami, man. There's too much going on. Too many people being abducted. Too much ignorant stuff going on. Whatever you do, there will be recorded. Okay, remember that. Whatever you do will be recorded. People got to remember that, bro. When you somewhere like that where a lot of shit, with a lot of stuff go on, whatever you do, somebody gonna get it. Or they got cameras. I think one of the hotels or store cameras caught him doing that. So you gotta think about that. Whatever you know, they gonna catch you. And it was just stupid for him not to just sit at the hotel and have his homeboys figure it out. To me, that's just stupid. You don't go to no type of deal where y'all buying weed and y'all swapping Jordans. There's multiple stories out there where people going to sell some pair of Jordans, setting off Craigslist, and something go wrong. Just think about when you going to sell Jordans, and you ain't doing virtually. You going to sell it to somebody on the street. Just think of it as swapping guns. Nothing good can happen from that. That's how you got to think about it as you swapping guns. Nothing good from an incident where you swapping illegal firearms. Nothing good, bro. These kids, they rap about running off on the plug. You know what I'm saying? They rapping about all types of stuff. He said Pooh Shiesty has been behind bars since June when he turned himself in following a shooting that took place at the King of Diamond Strip Club in Miami over Memorial Day weekend. Shiesty seasoned rapper reportedly shot security guard at the club after money that belonged to Pooh had fallen to the ground and was exiting the venue. Pooh allegedly shot towards the ground. The bullet ricocheted, hitting the guard in the ankle. At one point, the guard told authorities his account of what happened, but later recollected the story. Pooh Shiesty is still on the hook for a shooting that took place last October, in which he was seen in surveillance footage participating in the incident, which occurred while making a sneaker and jug purchase in the parking lot of the Bay Harbor Islands apartment complex. He was with two other men outside the Florida residence. The 21-year-old rhymer has been transferred to FTC Miami Federal Prison following his indictment on federal charges, including conspiracy to possess a firearm in furtherance of violent crime, Hobbs Act robbery, conspiracy discharging a fire, and furtherance of a crime of violence in connection to October 2020 shooting. Pooh Shiesty is currently facing 20 years for each charge, but it's unclear if his sentence will run currently. In October of this year, Pooh appeared before a judge in efforts to change his plea to guilty for a shooting incident last fall, which he shot a victim in the butt. The victim survived his injury. And I think he got indictment for for some type of fraud. I don't want to say it was the what's that money that was giving people to businesses and shit. I don't want to say it was that, but yeah, you live and you learn, right? And he gonna learn the hard way. He gonna do some time. Obviously they gonna backdate his crime since he was in prison for how long he been in prison with. But you committing all these crimes in Miami. And Gucci Mane artists are notorious for committing these crimes. People tend to forget his artists are notorious, man. All of them getting locked up, shot up, or whatever situation is, man. He needs to sit down with them. You can't have your one foot in the streets and one foot out the streets. So you got to remember that you can't have one foot in the streets, one, don't work like that. You're not going to be successful. You're not going to be successful that way. He got to tell all his rappers, all his people to, put your feet back in, both your feet in the rap game. That's what you got to say. You got to say, man, put both your feet in this rap shit, man. And, leave that street shit alone. We hire security for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let security do what security do. But yeah, it is what it is. Check out the music entertainment playlist. And when you're in jail, you got a lot of time to think. And you figure it out. So we'll be watching the situation closely. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. If you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests, all my social media subscription. Twitter's the fastest way, and Facebook and Instagram. If you want to reach out or just support, hit me up. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Appreciate the financial donation, especially with donate, thumbs up, comment, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and subscribe button, bell icon button, hit all notifications, chance to get notifications. Appreciate the love, support. One time for one time. Peace.